Nice to see Bharti here in a larger way. Bharti kind of manages the gender neutrality aspect on the panel as well. A couple of lines and rather paragraphs I have prepared that in the course of last 1 month, having interacted with Colonel Mittal, Colonel Bakshi and his fabulous team, there are a few thoughts that I want to put forth you all before we get into the panel discussion. Before I say those couple of paragraphs, I didn't feel good when I received the first call approximately a month ago to participate in this panel discussion as a journalist. Now, for almost like last 3 years, in fact within this auditorium and several such occasions, I've been sharing my experiences about the war zone reporting, the information warfare and related aspects, having covered the both currently active war zones in the world, Russia, Ukraine and Israel, Hamas. I was not feeling well that how did I miss this part? Something like this exists. And as a journalist, it was my responsibility among the all aspects of intense war coverage. There should have been at least one article, at least a couple of shows, at least a couple of news bulletins where the Indian media should have at least highlighted these aspects related to the landmines and the unexploded ordnance. And that's where, as a journalist, I did not feel good about it, and that's the moment and reason I instantly said yes, I would like to participate and contribute in any possible manner, which I could not as a journalist, despite having covered the both ongoing wars. Now, that brings me to a couple of paragraphs that I have prepared. Having covered the two major wars in last 3 years, I can say with a lot of practical experience and observations that there has never been a more urgent and greater need to deal with the landmines and UXOs, the unexploded ordnance, in various corners of the world since the end of World War II. The world has never seen such hidden scars at this scale, just waiting to bleed out. All it takes is one wrong step. Just one wrong step and we will have bodies torn, livelihoods lost and families broken because of these hidden killers lurking beneath the surface. The world needs healing. The world needs healing now. And from these deep scars, before they become bigger wounds, that is where the skilled and experienced surgeons like IIFOMAS and Horizon come into the picture. In this context of surgeons, if the Ministry of Defense provides a graduation degree of, say, MBBS, I personally realize, having studied all the material related to this topic, the Ministry of External Affairs must provide the post-graduation MD degree in support to ensure the Indian institutions like IIFOMAS and Horizon become the global surgeons and potential saviors and healers in this dark chapter of the world, what we are witnessing, the most dark time after World War, specifically in context of landmines and the unexploded ordnance. Now, the next couple of lines, I'm not saying because I'm an Indian, or we are sitting in India, or we are sitting in an army facility. Most of the countries and people around the world would agree to what I'm going to say next couple of lines, specifically in this context. Today, India is seen as the most neutral major country in the world, moving forward with the motto Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, world is one family. If in-house capacities like IIFOMAS and Horizon are supported and they are given the desired support, guidance from Indian government's various verticals, then I can certainly, with a lot of confidence, assure you all that this would be the potential experience and the potential capabilities that Horizon and IIFOMAS bring. This could well become India's another soft power in the hard zones across the world. On that note, I'll move to the panel discussion.